Time for some more random Goodwill finds. I found some interesting miniatures. Han Solo here with his blaster, sadly very bent. Yes, this is from the Trivial Pursuit Star Wars games. I rescued these miniatures. Oh, look at that, Princess Leia. The blaster is also very bent. Ah, well. So we have Luke, Han, and... You know, I don't really collect that many miniatures that are sci-fi themed, but I figured these were interesting enough for me to take. And yeah, I don't think anybody else was really interested in them. We got a little pewter miniature here of our favorite barbarian, Donald Duck. It's a shame. I wish this would have been a more classic Donald pose. I don't know what board game this is from, but it's obviously very one of the designs of Donald Duck that I do not like. So I don't know. I might use this for something. Doesn't look like Donald of old. And finally, we got some Lord of the Rings stuff from another board game. I believe these are from the Lord of the Ring Monopoly game? Yes, it is. And we have some interesting little things here. We have the brooch. We have Gandalf's wizard hat. We have the Horn of Gondor. We have the little mule here. I always forget the name. Something like... It's like he named something like Ben or... A very simple name. We have the crown. And we have the sword that was broken. So, yeah. Obviously, very interesting little markers on the map. Or perhaps items to be found. Or perhaps puzzle pieces, too. So, yep. Other miniature style stuff. We do find a lot of the tube miniatures. This time we found the coral reef ones, which is good because these have some nice fish and mollusks and a nice little octopus in there. So, very nice. I do like that. Oh, and we got a starfish right in the top there. Yeah, starfish right here. Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah. So, obviously, more for the tube bin. And we found some tube miniatures which were kind of separated. Actually, this one is not tube. This one is, though. I recognize this as a tube miniature of Scorpion. Part of the venomous tube. And then a random camel miniature, which I didn't find too bad. It's a little bit big for a dromedary, but you know what? That's fine. An excellent Jurassic Park dinosaur. I don't know what release or anything this is, but you got the halfway decent paint job. I like this. I don't have many. I don't remember what kind of dinosaur that is, but it is somewhat in scale with D&D. We have this little Disney miniature guy that I found all on its lonesome. I have absolutely no clue what this is, but it seemed kind of cool. Angry little coconut guy. I don't know what this is. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is, because this is a pretty nice little miniature. Yeah. And then random phoenix bird hard plastic miniature. I might make a little statue or something out of this. On to more of the board game and toy miniature stuff. We got a hammer here with a little... I have absolutely no idea where this is from. But, yeah, it's got a little dragon on the hilt. Or, not really the hilt, more of a lower guard, I guess. I don't know. We got a little minecart, which actually might look pretty good. And you can kind of flip. Can you flip it? That's weird. Yeah, that could be cool for like a little minecart encounter. I wish I went and grabbed these pigs. These pigs are a little bit too soft to repaint. I guess if you just needed like quick and easy pig markers for some sort of like puzzle or Pig Quest. Those would be good, but plastic is not really good. We did get some hard plastic little dinosaurs, which were pretty cool. Very simplistic, but very small. Excellent in scale if I want to try to use them for some sort of baby dinosaur thing. And they're happy little dinosaurs. Wow, I don't understand. Happy little dinosaur guys. And then the little... Look at the design on the... I guess these are supposed to be chibi Tyrannosaurus guys. These are a little bit crazy. So, yeah, hard plastic on this. I could probably paint these if I wanted to use these for some sort of little baby dinosaur encounter. Keep on. I found a whole bunch of Skylanders. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I got the one Spyro guy. And a bunch of others. And the big old fish guy here. I kind of want to. I kind of want to do something with this guy. I don't know. It seems like a fun miniature. Arrgh. But yeah. Sadly, as interesting Skylanders are, most of them would need a little bit more mucking around with before you could use them with D&D. Though there was this one crystal golem guy there. I thought this guy looked pretty cool. He had a lot of translucent material on him. Even though the face is a little bit goofy, I think this actually could be used on the table. It will look pretty good. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if Skylanders are still selling on eBay. Because if they are, I'm definitely just going to sell them. Last of the toy stuff, we got Darth Vader, Mr. Potato Head. I saw this guy, I had to grab him. I don't know. If I do a potato stomper, it would be funny to use the Darth Vader, like, face mask and helmet. That's just, I don't know. It seemed like such a... I don't know if that's a rare Mr. Potato Head or not, but I don't know. It seemed a shame not to grab that. This cage, which is just a plastic cage, and could actually fit like a larger miniature figure, even though it you know, this does look pretty modern. I could perhaps dirty it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more fantasy, medieval style. That's a possibility. A complete, well, not a complete Transformer, but just about. Oh, he's not complete. He's got missing part. Wow, would you look at that? That's snapped off, or... So he's not complete. Oops. Anyways, this is not an original. This is 2007. I don't know if this guy's worth anything. I might go online and see if anybody's willing to buy this guy, maybe for parts or something like that. But, yeah, it's very rare you see a Transformer that's actually somewhat complete. I remember I used to find them years ago, but then kids would literally steal them from my cart back when I was new at this and I was using a cart. We got some random Risk bits. Some Risk bits, which might be useful somewhere down the round. We got some metal bead things, which actually would make pretty nice, like, fancy torch sconces. Though these beads are a little bit shiny, but they are metal, so you could perhaps dull them up a little bit in various ways for use in sconce making or something like that. A Rock'em Sock'em robot head on its own. Figure I can make some decent scatter terrain with that. Some more of that toy kelp, this time translucent, which actually looks pretty neat. So I definitely grabbed that. Random stuff that you only find one thing of. Random chess piece. Dunno. I probably should have left that there. And then some little roof stuff. I'm assuming this is like Playmobil or something like that. Roof pieces, which could be used for a D&D thing. I'm thinking that I might use these for like the little stand for notice board. Do my version of the notice board using some random bits of found stuff. North America Hunting Club Big Game Collection Coin. This is proof that I killed a grizzly bear, apparently. Not so useful in games, but I guess we're moving on to that. No, there's a couple game-centric things. The dice section, always great with that. I found these. I thought these would be way cool for like a puzzle, but some of them have like airplanes on them, so I'm not sure exactly how useful these would be. However, you never know. So. I felt really bad. There was actually a nice little poker dice thing. You can see here. I really wish I would have found the rest of these because that might have been useful. Tangentially related to board game stuff is metallic paint from Folk Art. Still, I'm telling you, this craft paint lasts forever. I've never used the actual metallic paint from craft paint before. So there was some black metallic paint and some green metallic paint. So I thought that I could maybe give that a shot and try it out. We got some Revolution pencil liner and eye blender. So obviously makeup brushes are very, very good for dry brushing miniatures. And you know, the price on these was obviously super cheap. Because this is like, what, $1.99 a pound? So yeah. Way better than $1. And then some Testors micro sponges, which I don't exactly know. They say fine detail, but these are pretty blunt. I don't know. I'll maybe have to look and see what other people use these for. But, you know, I saw them and I thought, you know what? I might as well grab them. And then finally, a mystery bag of dice. Look at this. There's dice with flagons of mead and shares and fight and other dice. And I don't know exactly what these are from. We got some jumbo dice. I think I have a set very similar to this. This is just a regular old D12. We have the cheap game dice that is from the dollar store. And then we have this bag here with that logo on it. And a bunch of other dice that obviously go to a board game. If anybody knows what these are from, I'm not so interested in... Obviously, these are some sort of game dice. I don't really know what these are from. But the ones with the fists, the flagons, the lightning bolts, and the chairs. Or maybe this is supposed to be a tower? I think it's supposed to be a chair. I don't know. If anybody knows what these are from, let me know. Because there's a bunch of them in here, and they look really cool. And I'd like to know what those are from. And if anybody knows what the other ones are from, I guess let me know as well. Pretty soft bag. So, nice bag of dice. I think I had a coupon. I certainly did not pay $3.99 for that. I think I just bought that mainly because I was buying a bunch of other stuff because I had the coupon. Random stuff. Overdrive. Bank turn kit. 4 bank turn pieces for the Overdrive car set thing. This is just eBay fodder. Just gonna give me $10 on eBay for that, probably. Oh yeah, some more brightly colored stuff. I've never seen these, which are like little brightly colored leaves and pumpkins. I felt the translucent pumpkins. They might be able to do something with that. There's some acorns in there, and like I said, a bunch of leaf ones as well. So I figure that might be interesting to do some sort of, I don't know. It's brightly colored stuff. I thought it might be something interesting I could use with that. That's pretty much it. I found a board game, a complete board game, unpunched, from Cosmos. Ingenious, the ultimate family strategy game. Yet another bit of eBay fodder to help fund the rest of my stuff. I found this, a leather-bound journal. And I thought this would actually make a cool journal, or I could use this as some sort of handout for a video game thing. So, yeah. Very old rustico, I don't know. Anyway, it's a very beat-up leather journal. I thought that'd make a very cool handout as part of my D&D game one of these days. Okay, and I found some D&D books. It was a little bit of an annoying thing now that D&D is popular again. There was a bunch of books at the Goodwill by the pound that were in good condition. A lot of times when you find these paperbacks, they're in not very good condition at all. And unfortunately, they are valuable now. So that meant somebody grabbed the vast majority of them, including some Ravenloft books. I was so disappointed. I had found some Ravenloft books for like $3, but like when I went to buy them, the line was like super long, and I had to go, so I left them there. And gee whiz, unfortunately, I found out later that Ravenloft novels are like super expensive now. I read a couple of the short stories when I was a kid, so hopefully I'll be able to find some of those nowadays. But you know, I was lucky enough to get these two. Two novels that I've never read before, The Dream Spheres, and then a Dark Sun book by Troy Denning, which, super interesting. I've never read that before, and I kind of want to check it out. Some minimal video game stuff. Actually, a very decent-looking Wii nunchuck. It's kind of a video game randomness thing that I couldn't pass up getting. A very nice-looking condition, PlayStation AV kit. Now, these I never know if this is like something for the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 1. I don't know. I know that depending on the models, you can just use this interchangeably. I've been using the component cables for the PlayStation 1 for a long time, so. But always good to have around in case you need the parts later on for something. I got some Black & Decker bits. Some very nice quality ones. There was also a bit thing that I saw earlier, but they were kind of all beat up. These actually seem to be pretty dang good quality ones, so I'm glad I got that. Not that many video games. What do we got here? I know I got like one. Yeah, I got DJ Hero, which was a decent one. This was just in there. Mint condition. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. But hey, another PlayStation 3 game. I'm definitely getting a big old collection of those. And at the Goodwill near my house, which there's hardly anything good, I actually found a somewhat rare and somewhat valuable PlayStation 2 game. Tulip! PlayStation 2. Yeah. This is complete, and this is a somewhat collectible game. So yeah, every once in a while you can catch these places slipping and sleeping. Apparently, they didn't notice that they had something that expensive, so yeah, it's kind of cool. Wacom Bamboo. This was very beat up, but you know what? I'll see. You know, I've been messing around with art lately, and if this works at all, that might help me out with that. All right then, let's go through the DVDs real quick. Just get them out of the way. Let's see here. Family Guy, Blue Harvest. I don't know. I'm not a huge Family Guy fan, but I've always considered, like, I've seen clips of the Star Wars parody, so I kind of wanted to check it out. Ken Burns Blu-ray complete set: The National Parks America's Best Idea. Obviously something interesting. Love Ken Burns documentary stuff. Boondock Saints 2. Boondock Saints 1. Pan. Another one of those weird movies that I've heard about but never actually saw. The Turtles collection of the first 3 live-action movies, and then the random over the movie there. Twilight with the Dark Master Collection Edition. I don't know what kind of anime this is, but it seems kind of interesting. So I'll have to check this out. It looked interesting. Black and white cover. The Criterion Collection. Been seeing some of these lately. Somebody sadly probably gave up their Criterion Collection stuff. So, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah. So I don't know. I love the what's up with that? Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Look at that. Adventure Zone Adventure Time, rather. The complete 6th season. Which is very interesting. The Criterion Collection of the Beastie Boys. So apparently this has all their different music videos and stuff. Very nostalgic. Speaking of nostalgic, the Ernest Movie Collection, which is like, I don't know, this is like the worst Ernest movies. I remember Ernest Scared Stupid I actually liked as a kid. And I think there was that one thing where it was just the collection. There was a VHS tape of just the collection of the weird local TV commercials he did for like a really long time, and those were amazing. This was like the end of his movie career thing before he went on to do like Beverly Hillbillies and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll check that out. The Ghost Rider Collection, yeah. Terrible movies, might be a fun watch. Doctor Strange animated series. Yeah. So I don't know. You got no clue. It was there. Again, most of these DVDs I watch and then I donate to the local public library. So, The Forest, a fun little movie starring Natalie Dormer. Don't know if this is any good. Decided to check it out. Oh, this is the empty case for the National Parks thing. Game of Thrones Season 2 on Blu-ray. I might actually eventually watch Game of Thrones. The Lego Movie 2, the second part on Blu-ray. The first one was really good. I didn't really hear that many good things about the second one, but yeah, check it out, see. The Final Fantasy Advent Children thing. I've been considering purchasing the remake of Final Fantasy VII. So, I don't know. I've heard good things and bad things about that movie. Live, Die, and Repeat. I read the manga that this was based on, and that seemed very cool. I've seen clips which, make it look pretty cool, so I'll have to check that out. And I wasn't thinking very clearly, so I got the exact same movie. This is like in mint condition though, but I think that one was pretty mint condition too. I mean, it's very rare that my brain does that, where it's just like, do I have that movie? I might as well get it. So yeah, this is mint condition, so I am keeping that one and watching it and probably donating. And I'll also donate this one to the local public library as well. So yeah, that is the stuff that I found at the Goodwill by the pound, with the exception of the dice and Tulip. Tulip I bought individually. Dice I bought individually. And yeah, I'm not going to do a video on this, but I found this nice little holder at Target in the shape of a hand with this little globe on it, which looks pretty cool. And I think the hand itself would make a neat little bit of terrain or scenery setting or something. So yeah, always fun to see random stuff like that out in the world where you'd be able to, maybe use it or not. So yeah, I'm very excited to check out some of these old paperback books. And I'm very excited to check out some of these little miniatures, which I'm very happy that I got the little horn tool. That would make a very, very cool little a little piece of a terrain puzzle thing that I wanted to do for a long time. So, yeah, I'm very excited. If you have any questions about my finds or anything, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm probably going to keep on doing this where just every once in a while, when I've collected enough stuff, I'll do a video like this. But yeah, I really want to concentrate on showing off more crafts. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you guys have a good one.